7 days since my last video, and I'm doing it. I am keeping my word and making another weekly vlog. So, in that sense, I did it, and I'm successful in what I set out to do. Today, what I was wanting to, I guess, throw out as a thought is, what is success? And obviously, I'm going a little bit deeper than just, success is more than just, what the world says success is, about, making lots of money and all of the traditional forms of success. But at its core, like how it actually functions, what is success? And as Earl Nightingale put it, who recorded a very famous audio track called the Strangest Secret, which you can find here on YouTube as well. He defines success as is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal or goal, meaning that success is not a destination, but it is a state of your journey, if you want to look at it that way. Meaning, like, if you are on the path you want to be on, going in the direction you want to go, then you're successful, because you're moving in the right direction. So it's not necessarily, we tend to think of, here in our American Western mindset, we tend to think of success as being a goal or a target to hit, and then if you don't hit the target, you're, I wasn't successful, I failed. But if you're at least moving in the right direction of, I got it 95% of the way, yes, you missed the goal or the deadline or something, but you were still successful in accomplishing most of what you set out to do, which I think is something to recognize. A real life example that just popped into my head this past week. We have been rearranging our 2-bedroom apartment. When I say we, I'm referring to my wife, and just trying to make more room and make our house cozier, because we're expecting our third child here in a little bit, early 2025 in January, and that being said, we've gotten a lot done of what we wanted to rearrange, but at the same time, we're still maybe only about halfway or 2/3 of the way done. And last night, Sunday night, we were getting we hadn't got done as much as we had wanted to, especially not as much as I had wanted to. And it was frustrating, but at the end of the day, we had to accept the fact that it was late at night and we were not going to be getting any more done. However, we still had made some good progress. So, we had a choice of, are we going to be frustrated, with the fact that we didn't achieve the target we had set, or can we be satisfied with the fact that we've still made progress in the direction we want to go. And it's tough because by the standard of the goal that we had set, with our expectation of our own performance, of being able to get everything else done in the day that we were wanting to do, and have time for getting furniture and kids' toys and everything else moved around. No, we fell short of that mark, but we still made progress. So, are you gonna, are you gonna focus on the failure or the success with that? And it's careful because, or not careful, but it's something that you need to be careful about, I feel like, because when you always focus on how you're failing and how you're falling short, if that's all you're always focusing on, you will discourage yourself very quickly from being able to make any real change and make any real progress. And by the same token, though, you can't entirely focus on only the progress you made, because you can fall into the habit of trying some, but also not trying your best, and ending up in a position where you just write it off as saying, oh, well, I made, some progress, when some progress is, 5% of, how much you could have done in that period of time. You can say, oh, well, I made progress, but you still have to be honest with yourself and, acknowledge, how far short of the goal you fell, which with that I would say, either, are you giving it your best, and okay, great, if you are, then maybe we need to set more, realistic expectations. Yeah. I'll say this still feels weird, turning on the camera, pressing record, and talking. It's different, and it'll take me some time to get used to this. But I did it. So I do have that to be proud of. I'm not going to attach any promises or give my word on this, but I think I will record again later this week and see how it fits to do a semi-weekly upload schedule, maybe. I feel like once a week is maybe not quite frequent enough. If you watched my last video, I talked about how I've always had the fantasy of having a YouTube channel, but I've never had the dedication or commitment or just consistency even to continually publish and upload and record. Well, I record a lot of videos. I feel like I record a lot. It's probably not a lot. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you feel like it, please subscribe. That feels weird to ask. Actually, you know what? Not please. Just if you feel like it. The subscribe button exists. I'll see you again soon.